doing tonight?
I'm doing, chilling.
Awesome.
Finally done with the haunt season. On to Christmas. So yeah.
Are you doing any kind of haunt stuff for Christmas? I know like some people do, some people don't. No.
So this is the other part of Woods of Terror, which is McLaurin Farms, and they do a whole family-oriented Christmas thing, which gets to lots of people, and they've been doing it for quite some time now. So
I'd have to hide behind the Christmas trees.
I tried to hide in a costume for a while, but now I've been moved up in management, so it's time to get out of the costume and go run things for the big man himself. And yeah,
so they're no longer the Woods of Terror; they're the Woods of Jolly.
it is the Woods of Jolly, and it's not that Jolly trying to do it, and literally, like, I have one more week to get everything done, and then we open.
Oh man, I can't believe it's that. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. For like,
where did this year go?
I know. I'm like, I just got done with haunt season, and it's like haunt depression starts to kick in a little bit, and you're like, oh my God, like I did all of this work, and now I have 2 weeks to do what I kind of did before for like months. What the F? Like, why? Like, I don't get it. It hurts my head.
Well, let's get to saying hi to people because a lot of people are saying hi here.
Oh,
hey, Calvin.
In there. Hold on, let me make sure let me share this into a certain chat here real quick so I know my friends can know.
Awesome. Yeah, I was doing the same. Hey, Demon Willie. Hey, Raz. Hey, Spooks.
Oh, Demon Willie's up in here.
Hi. Yes, he is.
Oh,
hey, Spooks.
Spooks. That's one of my other Woods of Terror employees.
I'm digging the candy canes coming out the nose.
Well, he had boogers on there, so he covered them with candy canes. I'm like, that works. I'm okay with that.
Well, it's Holly Jolly.
It is Holly Jolly.
Hey, Dell. How are you? Hello, Nick Knack.
Oh, Nick Knack. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Nick Knack.
Simbo. Hello.
Oh, God damn it. Simbo is here.
He says, ooh, look at Akka giving Simbu a fitting tribute. See, Scorn, I have a Legion too.
Not as good as mine. Sorry. Mine's actually really cool. It's all 5 pieces of the pinnacle. So yeah, that's how we roll.
Well, yes, you can say the fangs are for Simbu. There you go, Simbu. Hello, Stephen P. Kitty Cat. Meow to you. This cat really does do reviews for horror movies.
I think that's the greatest thing ever. Yes, that's a must. That is a must. Love it.
Awesome. Hey, Nikki. Hello.
Hi.
Nikki says, hashtag Scorn Legion for life.
That's right. There's my Legion. There's one of them. I just shared it in the chat, but I got 2 cosplayers and another one that barely pays attention to Facebook sometimes. So I got to catch them all up on stuff.
Hi, Kaisa. Hello. Simba, wow, insulting your host saying she's not cool. Wow, Scorn. That's low.
I never said she wasn't cool. Like, that's a Knots person right there. Like, I can't not be like, oh my God, that's a Knots person. So we're just gonna
years ago.
Slider started there, so we're just gonna
I learned a lesson this year with that.
Yeah, I saw the whole video on that. Yeah.
I learned a lesson this year about don't try to slide without your gear.
I noticed a couple of my Legion did that this year too, and I'm like, look, at least it was on the rocks. It was like on our dance floor at Woods, so they just kind of slid and go. I almost slid too, but it's because there was so much kerosene, Nikki, on the dance floor, like trying to do the wobble. We love Gimp Scorn. Yes. Hold on. because she's in here. Because she's in here. There you go.
Is that a
That's my blue cock.
I was gonna say that is an amorous cock.
It is. Smells like kerosene too. I wonder why. I wonder
Somebody
why.
set the cock on fire?
No. I mean, there's some female attire on here.
That's why I said it was an amorous cock.
It is. Yes. It's a very. Hi, Tyler. Yeah, I did.
Hey, what's up, Tyler?
He's like, see, this is why we don't let Scorn do anything. I can't help it. Like,
well,
this happened this year, so we're gonna leave this.
Vice and I had the show of 1,000 fucks. So
okay, I mean that works too.
Like, and it sounds way dirtier than it was. Like,
yes, yes, it does. It never fails with that one. Never. Hey,
Rainbow.
Oh, there's a rainbow. Hey, Rainbow. Where's my cookies at?
I want cookies.
Mm-hmm. I want cookies.
I want cookies too, man. Cookies
she asked me cookies, and it's gonna be almost a year. I
just hope it's not Soylent Green. Raz said Soylent Green, here we go. Oh, I got an emergency mail notification today that said the FDA has approved lab-grown meat. Soylent Green, here we come.
Ew.
No.
No.
Let's go back to cookies. Cookies, Rainbow, cookies.
Yes, cookies. I can't have it until MBV. Well, I know someone was supposed to send me some cookies, and it never happened. So I know, right? Like, this is how they do me. Like, you know, I get let me tell you something. A big, huge tray of cookies when I went to Transworld, right? I mean, I had so many. I only had like, I think 6 on the way home, and that wasn't even like half of the container full of them. Eat them all. Then she's like, "Oh yeah, I'll send you some more." Never, nothing. And now I gotta wait till MBV. Like that's
what
I'm already be like, but that's my whole like vacation time. It's Transworld, then it's MBV, and then I have Mad Monster. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I have 3
Actually,
weeks.
Wait. So Rainbow said can't have to wait till MBV, but
yeah.
Now look, it's cold enough now. I may be able to ship them now.
Exactly. Like just go ahead and ship me some. I have some legions that wouldn't mind having some cookies from you, so I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna share some here. So just break them off.
Nikki, it'll light pretty fast if you set it on fire. Trust me. All I could think of is Guar when he said that.
I'm like I said, my room kind of smells a little bit like kerosene right now, but yeah. I don't want to light them on fire yet. We'll wait. we shall wait.
Simbu. Holy shit, Tyler's early. Wow, he likes Scorn more than anyone.
Remember, that's my Haunt Tie bro. Well, yes. That's how it works.
I just punched Godzilla. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
So Vice.
Hello.
Oh, there she is.
The redhead.
Yes.
Hi, Vice. How are you? Oh yes, we are definitely partying it up with Tyler this year at the MBB house. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I just like seeing videos and pictures and stuff, and like those are my favorite things. But I would love to go. I just live on the other side of the country and am not invited.
I get it. Like, I'd have to say if I lived in Arizona like I used to, I probably wouldn't be going to Live It either. But I mean, when do you want to leave Arizona? Well, I mean, I guess you could leave Arizona during the hot parts, but
because it turns into hell for a while.
Pretty much. Like I remember having like the 5 o'clock sun, which is the hottest part of the day, beating down on like half of my house, and it was like so hot you could feel it inside the house. on the wall.
I live near Death Valley.
Yeah.
Well, technically, I mean it's like a couple hours away, but close enough.
Close enough. You probably still feel the heat from there. Oh no, they didn't say that. Oh, they did. Damn it, Riker. Damn it. Someone said Scorny Poo. Oh Lord, here we go.
Scorny Poo.
Yeah. That's a thing. Yes.
Hello, Michael Arthur.
That has like the most nicknames for some strange reason. What's up, Michael? That's one of my other haunt actors at Woods, actually.
Nice. So, I will say hello to 2 more people. Hello, Elise.
Yeah.
And I had to bring that one up.
Really, Nick Dak? Shh. That's the maintenance name. Maintenance. When I'm at maintenance, pre-trail. Yes, I get called Acorn. There's a story behind that one too.
Oh, I got a message like because apparently when I first put the ad up, it was like, wait, who are you? Are you interviewing Corn? But it was I'm like, okay, look, yeah. I'm in Bakersfield. Yes, Corn is out here, but that was spelled wrong. And no, I'm not interviewing Corn.
I mean, you know, it is what it is.
They probably would say no.
The thing is, the picture you're using, Nikki is actually behind me with the flames.
Oh, is that?
Yes.
I was wondering where the flames were coming from. I'm like, did you set yourself on fire?
No, that's our fire breather and eater who's actually taught me how to do that now.
Nice.
Yes. So Scorn's added more shit to do and to have fun with into the whole atmosphere of Woods. Yes.
Okay. Tyler says MBV is an amazing event. Hanging with ScurryFace at MBV is an event on its own.
Oh my God, yes it is. Yes, it is. That's why I'm having a couple of days before. Yes, you are a prop, Nikki, but I still love you. Yes.
He uses us. Okay, let's get to Woods of Terror.
Yes.
Actually,
look, hey,
we're at 15 minutes.
Oh God, don't get me coughing. I already hurt. I'm still sick.
Oh no.
No, Woods of Terror, as you can see, Woods of Terror is a damn party. That's how we spend our midway time is a party. You get a haunt too. Like you get fully trained actors in a haunted house is 13 of them. As of now, 13 of them.
Nice.
Yeah. And as Tyler has said during his little thing this year, just the price of admission to go into the midway with our midway characters and the axe throwing, our Woods of Terror band playing, hell, even Bone Daddy singing. Yeah, it's its own show. We have all of our characters go out in the beginning. We have our casket car drive us all out there. We rock and roll, man. It's nonstop for us. And even when the last people go through, we're usually still sitting out there goofing off and having fun until they're like, hey, can we do checkout? And I'm like, oh, hey, by the way, we're done the midway. So
yeah. I just saw this. Interviewing Evil Nightwing.
I've been waiting for him to say it, damn it. Like I really come on, man. You're slacking on me, Tyler. Like I've been waiting for it. But this is coming to ARCs this year. So this is
nice.
Is coming to ARCs. Yes. I'm gonna have the other with me too for one night. So the one that's in the picture, yeah, that'll be there too. But I'm taking this trans world because this is a whole lot easier to deal with. And
I'm not gonna lie. I was wondering how I was gonna interview somebody without a mouth.
I know that too. Like I really didn't think that one through very well. I mean, I've done live feeds with the mask on and stuff. I mean, I can work at Woods with it on. It's muffling because like it's like this.
Yeah.
I can't hear much, and I have my radio in, so it's like always yelling and screaming in my ear. People are like, "Do you know what's going on?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, what?" People are yelling in my ear again. What are you talking about?
Uh-huh.
Jesus. Yeah,
Apparently,
wasn't
Raz
there.
interviewed a can of corn.
Oh God, Lord. Okay.
I,
As Eric's in there in the chat, he just said, "Yeah, we were third in nation." Yeah.
I saw that. I did bring that up.
Yes, Eric. That's actually our Freddy.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, man, like our peeps are in this place, man, tonight. Let me tell you.
Thank you guys, by the way. So I need to ask you about Yankee Couch Emporium.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, so the Yankee Couch Emporium started back. You know, I'm an OG ScurryFace. I've been around since pretty much live feed wise day one. Watching their live feeds and stuff, thanks to Moto for whatever reason. And through the joking back and forth, you know, I'm actually from Virginia, and they were like, "Well, you're actually from the North." I'm like, "No, that's still the South, man. Like that's underneath the Mason-Dixon line. Like, know your history, god damn it." And no, they kept calling me, you know, the Yankee clown, and I'm like, "I'm not a clown. I'm a demon. Get it right." So then Boogie decided to give me the whole Yankee Clown Emporium. Because, you know, a lot of the live feeds back in the day were always talking about couch auctions and stuff because trolls and their couch auctions. We created the whole Yankee Clown Emporium, Couch Emporium, and that's usually where we sell Unsocial D's pond water. That's where we sell that at because that makes haunters so great. Turns them into fake haunters. That's pretty much what happens. That's okay. We let him believe what he wants. Hi, Gigs. Yes.
So I am going to run one of the commercials real fast, and then we will be right back and continue this because I want to talk about your haunt season in general.
Yes, let's do that.
All right, we'll be right back.
Miller is a qualified psychic and spiritual medium who gives accurate psychic readings through a range of mediums. She is a professional consultant who uses her intuition to offer guidance to all of her clients, encouraging them to move in a positive direction and face the challenges that may lie ahead of them. She is also certified Reiki Grand Master and Shaman. Follow her on Facebook or YouTube each week for her weekly free live readings.
This is Professor Edgar Fluffosaurus from Spooky Tales with Steve the Cat, and when I'm not hosting Monster Chat or knocking down small Japanese cities, I'm watching PBDC TV. Now back to the show.
All right. So we are back,
We are back.
and I am excited about this. So, how was your season this year? I don't know why Hexus is not in the chat right now, but like
he's missing
kind
out.
of fanboyed out when it came to Woods of Terror people being on here. So we're gonna talk about Woods of Terror and how your season was and everything.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'll put it this way. As you can see, the blue cock has got some stuff on it. So that's a new thing now. My kiss count went from being 6 at the end of the season last year to 12 this year. And that tells you anything of how this season went. It was a blast, man. It started off with so many changes. We did probably 2 to 3 different changes in like every attraction, not including building our asylum this year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that was our 13th attraction that we added. Now it was obviously $5 more that we had to pay for it, but next year it's part of the whole thing. So we'll have other stuff that you might have to pay extra for. Well, you will pay extra for it, but the asylum next year will be part of the tour itself. So yeah, we now have to go in. I love what's here. I've been waiting. Well, we're here, man. Y'all just gotta come. Like that's it. Like we ain't going
kind of
anywhere.
across the country though.
Hey, man, people do. So it takes a nice little weekly vacation and fly on out and come see us. Heck, if you want, you can come haunt with us too.
See, I would love to do that. Like, I would be so down.
Come haunt with us for like the whole weekend. We'll let you go in.
Slippy says that you look like Thanos.
I feel like Thanos now that I have a Legion. Yes. I will snap my fingers and let people disappear. That's true.
But yeah. So Nadine said, "Where is Woods of Terror located?"
Woods of Terror is in Greensboro, North Carolina. We're over here on the East Coast, in a pretty flipping awesome state, man. We're at that's actually 31 seasons so far, and next year makes 32.
Oh, wow. So, I actually didn't realize you guys had been open for that long. Really?
Yes.
That is amazing.
We are reminded quite a bit by our lovely boss, Eddie. He reminds us how much he's been in debt working in the beginning of the time frame, and now he's not. It doesn't happen. Everyone wonders, if he lives in like the big house on property. No, he lives in the smallest house on property, and he puts all of his money back into the haunt and into his actors. So
that is awesome. That is absolutely awesome.
Really great for this year. We kind of changed our culture quite a bit. We've, a lot of haunts over the years of, a lot of people have had issues with keeping haunt actors. Life doesn't keep people in the haunt industry for very long. Usually like 5 or 6 years, and then they kind of drop out of it, which is okay. It happens. Life becomes more important. Your job, your family, whatever. Something else happens, and you can no longer haunt. So we changed the culture quite a bit. We averaged about 120 actors per night, which is probably the most we've ever seen there. The whole entire season, not one night were we under 100.
That's amazing.
One night we were under 110. We were at least 113 or more, and that doesn't include our guest actors either.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's okay. That really speaks to how big the area is too.
Yeah.
Like how many attractions you have there, how big of an area you guys are utilizing, and just that's awesome.
We had to add more spots throughout this like part of the beginning of the season. Like we already grew like we're at like 107 that we created during our first initial walkthrough of what we're like, this is the base minimum we need for the haunt for it to work the way Eddie wanted it envisioned to be, that's what we needed. And we never had that problem. I mean, we had at one point we had two leather faces, one out front and one inside. Like you thought you saw Leatherface, but then later on he's
You're like, wait, what?
Yeah, like you didn't like, wait a minute, he's not paying attention to us. But then again, we had to evolve the show again after that because we do it for a while. We're like, no, we're gonna change it. He goes to the back. Now we have our other is now out in the midway, and he's a different character in the midway because we needed that chainsaw in the midway more than we needed another Leatherface. So, you know, we're always evolving Woods of Terror. So every year it's a lot of changes. So this year with all the changes we did, my hands were in a lot of it. I worked there. That's where I work. That's my job. So I had help from some other people and they came in, we got everything done. And then our maintenance crew, Colleen and Devin, they came in. Colleen does my hair. Also the one that does Bone Daddy's hair and makeup. One of the best in the business. She came through, did the audio, the fall. We got everything set up. Her husband, Devin, does all the maintenance work. I mean, every bit of it, all of our animatronics, all of our air scares, everything. And within the time that he's able to get in there and do stuff, it's like, boom, we're live and we're rolling through with people. So
that is awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody in here is saying, I can't wait. Like, this is on my top 3.
JD. Yay.
Frank is saying, you know, we're planning something next year. So yeah, it sounds like we may actually make it out that way next year.
Look, the door is always open, guys. You just let me and I'll let Bone Daddy know, and we'll get you guys squared away immediately.
That would be great. I would love to. Like all these haunts that I'm seeing over on that end, like we have been wanting to go visit for a long time.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite part of the haunt, like something that is like your favorite, you're passionate about, like something that just maybe spoke to you, like that's why you love it so much, a certain aspect, I guess?
I guess it was 2 things like from this past year, because obviously we haven't started working on the new stuff yet. I got meetings to do hopefully soon here. But I think one of the main changes we did was our creepers area. And we put a ton of pumpkins in there. Some from Toxic Effects, some from Ghost Ride. We had so many pumpkins we put in there. Took a lot of work. But that's probably one of my favorite spots because of all the pumpkins we got in there. And it brightened it up. And it made it feel so different than what it used to be before.
Oh, that's cool.
And then when we did that, the actors we put in there had pumpkin masks on, and it totally changed from being like the Jeepers Creepers guy to being almost like Trick or Treat with all these kids with pumpkins. So it worked out really well. And then I think the other spot I had, which never got seen, it'll get seen next year.
Okay.
And that's our hallway right after our Calypso area, which is where we're going to have our slides.
Ooh, slides.
So that whole area we did with LED lights and made the bottles. They were, had stuff in them and everything. And so that whole hallway that everyone kind of got to walk past and see, that took us, I think, about 3 months to do.
Oh, wow.
Of working on getting the bottles arranged right, getting everything done. And it's still not done. We have to add a ton more bottles. And I got to get a ton more lighting done, more puffer fishes and more sea animal stuff in there. So, hey, Silas, that's our lovely Reaper there from our graveyard.
That's awesome. Like, I'm trying to like make sure everybody sees their comments come up. So I'm all hi. But that is so awesome. I'm so excited now because like we're trying to get out to the East Coast for next year.
Mm-hmm.
Although at some point I'm going to have to, haunt at the one that I did this year because I told them I would.
Yes.
Yes. But we're gonna make it out there because the plan is we go out there for we do a 2-week tour across the country and come back around, and we get to hit up all of you guys, hit up Woods of Terror, hit up some of the other really cool, really big ones out there, really cool ones, and say hi to people that we've been wanting to say hi to in person for a very long time. Yeah. So I'm excited. Hey,
Azazel,
what's up? We got to go to another commercial, and then it's going to be the last commercial, and then I won't have to bother with the more commercials. We will be right back, guys. It's not really a bother. I love doing them.
Yes.
Hello, all you beautiful people out there. It's your boy Slurpee. And when I'm not guzzling down gallons and gallons of amazing ice cream, yes, oh, I love ice cream. Oh, hang on. I'm watching PBDC TV. Now, back to the show, all you beautiful people, and remember, stay nasty.
That always makes me laugh, and I love it. And I hear it every week, and it still makes me laugh. Speaking of Slippy, we should go at the same time, just as Hexus and Akka. See all y'all again. I would love to. I know that Hexus wants to just go have fun. I would love to go scare people. Spook. Well,
I'll tell you this, you guys. Oh, hi, Spook. Hi. Yeah, you guys come down and we got you. Seriously, we got you guys. We'll get you all hooked up and get you guys in the monster parade and get you guys to hang out in the midway and have fun and just do your thing, and then you can walk through the attractions and see everything there. And
I'm all fangirling out already.
Be part of
yay!
Hang out in the back with us and see all the cool stuff that we do, and watch us all kind of hang out, man. That's what we do. We hang out in the back. Like I said, the culture changed this year. We're only looking for bigger and better things next year. There's so many changes coming next year. It's insane.
Oh
crap. Really? Already 50?
Oh, already. So guys, the entries for the SAS has already opened. They opened today. And there's already 50 submissions. So get your submissions in, guys, because Tyler, correct me if I'm wrong. There is a cap. So, or any of you correct me if I'm wrong. But there's a cap. So you guys want to hurry and get those submissions.
There's not a cap, but they're gonna draw I guess it was the top 120 or whatever it is. So there is
no entry cap. Okay.
No entry cap, but there will be. Yeah.
Okay. So I was I don't know if there's a stop. Let's have 1,000 people.
No God. I don't. God, was it? I think volume 3 or 4. 3. 3 was rough. It took a lot.
There was a long one that I remember.
It was volume 3. I do, because I've been in all of them.
I have not been in any of them.
Well, I will tell you this. I was in the beta. We don't talk about the beta version very much, just because of what it was called. But, yeah, it was called the Clown Throwdown. Like I said, I'm not a clown. I'm a demon. I was the only demon in the clown throwdown. So yeah, why not, right? But yeah, we don't talk about that one very much. We keep it on the volumes. Whew. Yeah, 170 contestants in volume 3 was nasty. Like
Yeah.
that's
Oh, there we That's what I was okay, yeah, that's a lot. I remember I think that's the one I remember like going for so long.
It felt
And
like it almost went to haunt season. Like that's how close
yeah.
it was.
So okay, so only allowing 100 contestants total.
Yeah.
Guys, get yourselves in. Get your, put your names in, guys. Do it.
I did. I set mine at like 2:00 this morning because I was awake because my dumb ass is still sick.
No.
Got the allergies going. It's been bad. Our weather here has been back and forth, and it went like really cold and then really hot during pay party, and I was like, "Holy crap!"
Oh no. Yeah, I had salmonella last
Ew.
week.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that was not fun, guys. I wouldn't recommend. 10 out of 10, not recommend. Just saying.
Oh shit! Was I really?
You were the first entry.
So I was gonna send mine right at like midnight East Coast time just to be that guy this time around because normally I don't care. I'll just put my stuff in there, but I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it and just try to send it in. And I was like, I'm too fucking tired. I'm sick. I need to go sleep because I have work tomorrow and I have to hang a whole bunch of Christmas lights. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go to bed. Wake up at 2:00, fucking coughing my lungs out. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and sit now. Might as well.
Oh man. Slippy said that he sent his in at 12 a.m. and
All
1
right,
second.
Specific there, Jesus.
Wow. Slippy was number 2, only 1 minute behind.
Works better.
Okay. Weird diseases are cool sometimes. No.
No. No, thank you.
I would rather not have a weird disease and just study them, okay? Can I look them up online instead?
Yes, you can.
Like, I would rather not hurl my brains out. So there's not a lot to hurl. So
I don't know. I was a little worried. We were set designing the asylum this year. We were in there and Eddie bought bottles that had stuff in them. And I'm talking like there's old aspirin bottles with aspirin still in them. There's disinfectant bottles from like back in the day that they used in funeral homes.
Oh, cool. So like
that were still in the boxes and still full of the disinfectant, which you could smell in the asylum. And I'm like, okay, we're sitting there putting the bottles in the bottle wall in our pharmacy. And McCracken, which is one of our workers, took one of the bottles and he just
was his name Phil?
No, it's Michael McCracken. He plays Dolly.
Damn.
He takes it and he pours it, and then all of a sudden we just smell this nasty aroma. And I'm like, what did you drop? It was bad. It didn't have top on it because it had eroded the top. Yeah.
Astro cream.
Yeah, it was gross. I don't even want to know what else was there, but yeah, it was a lot of bottles and a lot of them had weird stuff in them. And I was like, I'm just gonna leave this here, liquid nail it, and then hope for the best that no one touches that.
You're I'm not gonna touch that. No. Not happening.
I mean, it's bad enough. All of our like animal bones in front of our Texas house still have animal parts on them.
Ooh,
like
yummy.
The cow hooves and the legs of the cows. Yeah, they're just there dangling.
Nikki says, not complaining about the kerosene scent after that.
No. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. It's just the taste of it. Just kind of Threw me off. Okay, I threw up one time, kind of, sort of. I spit it out. I was like, no, I can't do this. I can swallow it. Yeah, it's fine. No. Different peanut gallery for that one. But I can swallow fire. Yes. I got trained. Yeah. But breathing, on the other hand, is a little different than I thought it was going to be. So we're in the process of learning that.
Scorn's a gagger.
I am not. I have no. Well, never mind. Shut up, Nikki.
Sentence.
Start this. Oh my god. Look, it's been a year. It really has. Oh my god.
I can't believe it's almost over.
I know. Like, and I have so much going on next year with everything that we have changing at Woods. I think we're demolishing an entire attraction and rebuilding it from the ground up, making it bigger, adding some things
bigger and better.
But I can't say what they are, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have to make sure that stuff's going to actually happen. But I know the first part is pretty much set in stone because it's already on our TikToks there. So we've already said that, Pirates is getting a huge overhaul.
I like Pirates. They're
a few
fun
of our
people.
other attractions are getting some huge overhauls. Graveyard, again, is getting a huge overhaul. And so that's been changed 3 different times in the past 3 years now. Had the first change, then it had a change last year, and then this year it'll have an actual funeral home to go into, the whole parlor, everything. And then we'll have the catacombs.
A little formaldehyde in there,
Oh yeah, don't worry. We'll probably have quite a bit of that in there. So saying it's not my problem. It really isn't.
Well, okay. So
just saying.
I went into Cadaver Lab because I at one point I was wanting to be a doctor, and so we had Cadaver Lab as a option there.
Nice.
I walked into the Cadaver Lab, and you don't smell dead body, you smell formaldehyde. Lots of formaldehyde. And the funny part was the people who couldn't handle it. I couldn't understand it because I'm like, you could stare at the dead body, but you're throwing up from the smell? And that's not even the smell of the body.
No.
So Frank said, so do you guys start building attractions in the early summer or like?
This year we are starting. So because Transworld is now in February this year because of construction and stuff in St. Louis, we are going once Christmas is pretty much going and we can start working on haunt stuff. We're going to be working on haunt stuff. Like that's pretty much how early we're starting this year.
Oh, wow.
Just because of how much stuff we have to take care of. There's a lot of pre-building of stuff that we have to do first. I have vines to make. I have more pumpkins to do. So a lot of that stuff can get done ahead of schedule. So we can, when Christmas is done, we can say this is what we're doing. And then we go to Transworld. Then I go to ARCs afterwards, but everyone else kind of comes back. Eddie goes on this long vacation for farm stuff for McLaurin Farms for their events that they do outside of Woods. So they'll go do that cross country. We'll kind of come back. They'll start working on some things while I'm gone. Then I come back. We run through the next week or a few weeks or so. Then our management team will be going to Texas for a weekend to work with Alan Hops in his monster camp. So I get to hang out with my good friends. I get to hang out with some very good friends of mine, Rue and Bug, who I worked with in Arizona for quite some time. So I get to hang out with them. We're going to kind of really get down to being better managers for our staff and being able to run the haunt more efficiently, which we kind of were able to do this year. but we want to fine tune everything and kind of really make things better for us. So we're going to do that this year. And then we'll see Alan Hops later on when he comes to Woods to do our training. So that's a mandatory training that we have our actors come do. Last year we had his biggest group ever, which was 91.
Oh, wow.
On a Saturday. On a Sunday, we had 81 people there.
Wow.
So we were in full force getting everyone trained up and everything. So, which is great, you know, having him come in and he kind of gives a lot of more of like a foundation for a lot of our beginning haunters. Because this year we kind of threw a lot of time in the attractions and just running people through them. That, you know, we kind of let Alan do what he does best, which is train new haunters and give some of our seasoned veterans some refurbishment, because we wanted everyone to kind of really evolve their characters, really work on who they were, you know, in each of the attractions, you know, what our attraction themes are, which when we went through and Alan went through all of our attractions with us, made us really think, well, we've kind of lacked in those areas. I would think, well, Wood's doesn't lack in that. No, trust me, we were lacking.
Well,
but that's
you
okay.
can always learn, no matter how long you've been doing it.
Well, it's like you have our maintenance team, which they come in, they do a lot of set design stuff, and they do this, they do that, and then they say, well, this is why I'm doing this. Like our Purge. Our Purge is not based off the movies. Our Purge is actually based off the TV show. But do our Purge people know that when they come in, or if a new person comes in, they're like, oh, it's just the Purge. Not the movie, it's the TV show. That's what.
So you want to make sure that they're on the right.
So they're on the right path of that instead of it being just about the movies. Yes, we have the movie posters out front, but the bus, the school bus and everything in there, and the bread truck, that's based off the TV show. That's why it's there. So we took a lot of advantage of when we had Alan Hops there to really sit down with us and kind of go over everything. Then we realized this is where we need to fix this problem. And we fixed it. But we want to take that to another level and fix it for all of us even more now, because it brought more communication between me, Erica, and Jimmy on trying to get everything working right. And then I took over costumes altogether part of the way through the season because we had some management changes around. So Erica took over director of actors. Jimmy's kind of helping her out with that. And then we have Dutchie, who kind of manages our pre-show time frame of all the stuff that we do beforehand. So radios, everything else, some of our prop stuff. But then we have Spencer, who does all of our props. So we kind of laid everything out for everybody to kind of take charge of what they do. So it kind of really worked great for us when we had that sit down chat with Alan this year. So we get that next year. Even more so before build. Bye, Spooks. So we have build this year. It's gonna be brutal. Because it gets hot, it gets nasty.
Yeah.
Lots of bugs, lots of mosquitoes constantly biting you. I mean, I got ripped apart this year from mosquito bites, and they don't care. They don't care if you got stuff on you. Yeah, it's bad.
We went through like 3 layers of pants. Like they went through like the a couple nights before I actually did some scare acting. I was like, okay, I had gone over there, I checked it all out, and talked to the people, and I had just got done with my day job, and I had like a swimsuit on and a shirt over that and a hoodie over that. And they brutalized me through all that. Like, mosquitoes are no joke, man.
Like, I had no problem the year before when I did pre-trail stuff and working in the haunts and everything. But then this year, it was like, they're like, no, we're attacking you this year, and you're just going to love it no matter what. And I had like so many bumps and bruises. I'm like, oh my God. Like, what in the world? But I mean, it was worth it though. Like in the end of everything this year, it was worth it. So Absolutely. I know when we get done this year and everything's said and done, it's going to be worth it again. It's the opportunities that I was given this year is amazing, and it's just going to get even better than that.
I can't wait. I can't wait to finally make it out there and like see you guys all in person and get to experience that. I can't wait to see what you guys have going on. Like, if for some unknown reason we don't make it out, I still love being able to watch through people getting, through the reviews, through people sending like showing pictures off of what they've been doing. Like, I love watching everything you guys do.
Look, our TikTok game has now gone to a whole other level. We have 2 TikTokers, Vale and Ember, who are actually part of the Legion with Scorn. They created all that shit. I didn't. Literally, everyone's like, "Oh, you created?" No, I didn't. They created 2 jesters, and they started calling me their king. And I was like, "Look, that's what y'all want. All right." And then I got to run around with a bell in my hand, which is on the picture. You'll see it's a bell, like a choker. That were bells, and I got to put them around Vale when she got in trouble. I'd put the bells around her. She would hiss like a cat and stuff, and I'm like, what in the world? But she would, because she misbehaved, that's why she had all the bells on.
I love it.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, like, this is a thing. So we had this whole thing going, and it's turned into a friendship from all of us to, we'll be at Mad Monster this year together. We're going to stay together and stuff and really kind of push more content because they're doing all the content. Woods has been sharing it left and right, but we actually got this. They did this whole thing this year. This is our yearbook.
Okay, that's super cool.
Isn't this fucking cool? Like,
that is really cool.
It is a fucking yearbook. See, I have Tick and Talk. Hold on, there, right there. Vale and Ember, Tick and Talk. And they have they went and did like our Midway people in here. That's like all of our Midway peeps.
I love it.
Like, they did all the attractions together. Like, each page is like all the attraction people. And then that's the end of the book. It's right there on the outside.
That is so cool.
So these are pictures from our actual photography at Woods, Bill, and then one of our actors, Michael, who played our Jason. He
Sorry.
was taking I know, right? Like, Michael's playing Jason. What? So he went through during the season and took candid photos of us behind the scenes, getting ready, getting our makeup on and stuff. Everyone just hanging out, chilling, having fun, dancing. So we did that. I mean, there's a couple pictures like me with we were sitting there with Erica, and she was getting ready to be in Lucy. I was sitting there getting ready to be Scorn, and we're just laughing away, having fun. And it was like moments like that don't normally get caught on camera at the haunt.
I love it.
It's always the scary stuff beforehand, all the scary stuff when we're open. And then like Bill takes all the photos of all the characters together and stuff. But to catch the moments of a lot of us laughing, like I was given armor this year from Vale and Ember. Like I had like a full on, now have the hands, the arms, and the shoulder of actual real fucking armor.
That's
that
awesome.
will get included into Scorn next year.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And it was they're like, here, we can't wear it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Eric says it was so much fun. Just Scorn talking about it makes me miss everything.
Yeah. Actually, Eric's been working with us doing Christmas lights. Go work too, awesome. By the way. Fucking awesome dude.
That is awesome. Everett says that they're already working on their haunt, so definitely understand getting started early. Wow, yeah. That's definitely early.
We're building right now.
Oh wow. Elysium says we just got Sinister Sydney winterized and had our first snowfall on Tuesday.
Yeah. You can keep the snow, Elysium.
I like snow.
I don't want.
But I mean, I'm a Wendigo, so I have to like the snow. Just
I don't.
Part of it. I know you demons. You tend to like the heat.
Well, I mean, remember though, you get the furthest down you go. Remember how cold it gets. Where Judas is sitting,
See,
all
I
nice
like
and
the
cold.
cold.
Yeah, all nice and cold down there. A little extra.
Scott says, crazy idea, do a thing attraction. Thoughts? I've seen a few. I've seen a few people do the thing.
Didn't Halloween Horror Nights did.
Yeah. I've seen Universal did it. I've seen Knott's do something that was an homage to it slightly.
Really?
Where they didn't exactly, obviously come out and be like, this is the thing.
Yeah.
But it was really obvious that that's what the homage was. So that was pretty cool. I've seen a few of like the home haunts kind of incorporate that kind of idea into it. So I mean, because that's something that, let's face it, it doesn't matter how old that movie is, it's really scary.
It's a great movie. Like
It's
love
fantastic.
I know I was ecstatic when they did American Werewolf in London.
Yeah.
They did those attractions, and I was like, oh my God. I saw those walkthroughs. I was like, man, if I wasn't working in the haunt so much, I'd go down there and check it out. But
that's still got to be one of the coolest transformations.
yes,
Like for
On
like
film.
practical effects.
I love
That
it.
just yes. Frank said our local haunt is located just a couple hundred yards from our river. This is true. And there was a ton of mosquitoes there. Those actors were troopers at Scare Valley because of it. Scare Valley was fun. Oh, we got to go to that one, and I mean they kicked ass. It was one that I imagine is similar to some of the other ones that you guys get over there more often. As I had said before we went live, we don't get a whole lot of the really cool ones like you guys do because we have such
The
big
name, yeah.
Theme parks and stuff that always kind of take over for it. And so when we do get the small ones, not small, but smaller, like Scare Valley, they're gold. They're great. Nadine asked, do most states do haunted corn mazes, or is it just where I'm at? We have them here.
Yeah, they're kind of everywhere. I mean, I know there's plenty of them over here on the East Coast that do some corn mazes too, and they even do hay rides during their haunts. And I mean, at one time, Woods actually had their own hay ride for the haunt attraction. We don't do anymore because it's like been there, done that. And now that the way we've built the attractions, he's kind of built himself out of that. I mean, we're getting to the point now we're going to have to start building attractions on the other side of the maintenance trail and having you go across it just to get to it and then come back over. Like that's kind of where we're getting at here pretty soon. So if we had any more attractions, like bigger attractions like we did with the Asylum, we're going to have to really rethink some layout work. But
oh yeah, I mean, I'm always Nick Nack literally want to be in tears. So I'm always impressed with the use of the space given, like how some of these haunts are able to take smaller space and separate it into multiple rooms, and you feel like you're in so much bigger of a space. But if you were to see it when the haunt isn't there, you'd be amazed and be like, oh, what?
So I'm great you said that, because when we did the Asylum, it actually is a very small asylum. I was expecting this big, like 2-story attraction, and it's not. So when he poured the concrete, and I'm walking around, I'm like, I thought he was going to do like up to the purge and like make it much bigger. No, it's actually a smaller concrete slab. And I'm like, well, I guess maybe it's 2 levels. I don't know. And then he started building the building, and I'm like, that's 1 level. Eddie, you have a 40-foot trailer full of stuff. And I'm talking microscopes, IV bags, IV stands, clocking things. I mean, stuff from the 50s, 60s, 70s.
Like
All
straight up real
cranked
asylum
in.
stuff.
Yeah, like all real stuff that he's bought and found. And some other spots that had asylum stuff because he's been wanting to build it for years. So he's been saving this stuff up for years. And I'm like, that's not going to fit, dude. I'm telling you, it's not going to fit.
But he made
He's
it
like,
fit,
what?
didn't he?
No.
No? Oh, I was hoping you were going to say he made it fit.
I really wish we could have. I mean, we would have had like 3 slabs that we could have had dead bodies on and, you know, a full like area where it looks like, you know, their sleeping quarters and stuff. But no, we couldn't do it just because of all the stuff. But I mean, we found enough spots to put a lot of it. You know, I have stuff that's up on top of shelves in like all the different areas. I slammed so much stuff into cabinet spaces and wall areas. I mean, I had more posters now that I have wall space. I just can't put them up. I can't.
That's kind of one of the problems we have around here. Sorry, I went away from my microphone.
I don't have a lot of room. Like I have my wood stuff is over here. Yeah, there. You know, I got my Lucy shirt and my wood stuff. My haters gonna hate shirts over there. Got that on my window. My Ouija board is on my window.
Oh, that's a window.
That's my curtain.
I had no clue that was a window there.
Yeah, there's a window there. It's covered up because I don't have space. I mean, I have Nikki who's been here. Her drawings and stuff are on my wall over here because the only space I have to put them is like over here on my wall. I'm like, I already got a space here. It's crazy.
So let's see. Frank says that's an idea I have for Hexus is some badass like satanic. He found some badass satanic armor online, but it's pricey as fuck. So
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna distress mine when I can get to it, and we're gonna put some stuff on there because I got good peeps that do my costumes. Again,
nice.
Colleen and Devin. Actually, the one you see in the picture, that one is created by her.
Oh, nice.
I bought it all. Went to Joann's. My ass went to Joann's and bought tons of stuff. Like we were there buying all this stuff up, and it took 3 days to do it. 3 days.
That's impressive.
3 mother effing days, and that is for me.
That's impressive,
right
though. 3 days. That's it.
That. Yeah, 3 days to make it.
Awesome.
And
yeah, that would take me like a year.
And it's got wings on the back. Well, it's got the antlers on the back to make them like wings. And it's all like nasty looking, like real antlers I pulled off the Texas house. Because, you know, and it's got so many of them. I have like feathers on the back. I actually have lights in it too, but I was having problems with the lights this year. So I said, screw it. I'm not worried about the lights. I dance around too much in the midway on the dance floors, so I ain't got time for lights to be jumping on and off. And I just said, screw it for this year. Yeah. As everyone's seen me, seen Scorn dancing in the TikToks and the videos and everything. That's what I do. We party. So I said, screw it. We're going to party in the midway. That's what we're going to do. And so
I was given an idea today because I have a Yeti outfit. And it's it's almost that season. And somebody was like, so what are you doing? Like they were like, hey, what are your plans tonight? I was like, oh, Yeti twerking tutorials. And apparently now I'm stuck doing Yeti twerking tutorials. I'm not even good at twerking, so this is gonna be.
I'm not either. Like I do the wobble, the Cupid shuffle.
I can do the wobble.
Another one that I do. That's it. Like that's all I do. Pay party. Vale had Nikki on her shoulders, and then I had Ember on my back, and we're doing the damn Cupid shuffle.
Ember's here, by the way. Hi, Ember.
Oh yeah, there she is. Hi. And I did the whole damn Cupid shuffle with her like on my shoulders, and I was dying because I had worked all day at Woods in the heat, and I wore something kind of nice. I was like, I'm a manager, I'm gonna dress a little nice, Didn't realize how hot it was gonna still be. Motherfucker, I'm sitting there, and there's a picture of me, like you can see it in my face. I'm fucking dying, but I did the dance, damn it. And I was proud of myself. It did it.
That was something that I demanded at mine and Hexus's wedding was the wobble, the Cupid shuffle.
Yes.
It was a must. So
it is, man. Like that's how we party, man. It's we give out free tickets to our guests.
I love it.
They give us free tickets, and like they'll give them for Terror in the Darkness. So for them to come back in that last weekend of November, the first weekend of November, and then give out 2 passes for it. So throughout all the night that we play the wobble, the Cupid shuffle, and all the other dance stuff, they're like, here we're gonna have a little not mosh pit, we're gonna have everyone headbang. So they'll give out free passes for that too. It's just
that's awesome.
Heck yeah, man! Like we roll through
awesome. So Frank says, I think the 17th door is really opening the door for haunts here in California. I definitely agree. That is hands down my favorite haunt to go to in California.
Nice.
I will say it flat out. And, and again, another thing. And the fact that we've been seeing all these badass haunts in the South and all over the East Coast for years. And we're finally getting some real ones here in California. It's nice. But we still want to go to Woods of Terror and all that kind of stuff, because you guys are the ones that you guys set the bar.
Yeah, no, we know.
You guys really do set the bar for it.
Well, this year I'll tell you this: we fucking tore that shit down because we're tired of being, the whole like, oh, we set the bar. I'm like, no, motherfucker, we're tearing that bitch down. We're done with the bar. It's like, no, we're done. We're done with that shit. We're going to sit here and just have the best place for our actors to be, our family to have fun, and the memories that they get to walk away with every season.
Yes.
They get to have that from now on. Like, that's what they're going to have.
But I'm sorry, you still set the bar.
I know. To us,
Frank said Woods of Terror is top on my list to visit, and I agree with him. I mean, we kind of live in the same house and stuff like that, but like, I don't have to agree with him, but I do agree with him.
There's so many fucking cool haunts here on the East Coast. There really is. From all the way up from north down to south. I mean, there's so many. It's crazy to think, and a lot of them they're so different. Coming from Virginia, there's so many different ones there. And of course it's a Bible Belt. So yeah, for myself, I worked at a Christian haunt. I worked at Scaramare. That thing's been open for 50 years. And then you have other haunts that I didn't know even existed when I got back from college. And they're like, oh, here's Red Vein. Here's God, I forget the name of it. Sinisteria.
That's a cool name.
That came out of nowhere. And they were in the Lamb of God video. Their haunt actors were in the Lamb of God video.
Which
hold on. I got you.
Frank will tell you, I love Randy Blythe. He's just awesome.
Yeah. Well, Lamb of God's from Richmond, so
okay, that makes sense.
That's why they were in it. It's the Memento Mora one.
That newer one. Nice. Newer.
They're in that one. Yeah. That's
Memento
the one
Mori. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. So I have to bring this up because it's an ongoing joke with a bunch of us. your Ouija board. Luigi board? You have a Luigi board. Who's playing with a Luigi board? I got mine from a witch or a vegan. I can't remember.
I have this one.
Oh, that is the coolest one I have seen. I have a friend of mine made me a really cool one, but sorry,
my
Clover.
Anubis.
But I love that Anubis one. That's amazing.
That was my present to myself after haunt season last year.
That is awesome. Oh my!
And
the
planchettes are scarab bugs.
That is so cool. As I bring up this comment, Frank says I can't make my ass clap because I'm old, but I can't make my back crack. Tyler says just go on the Red Tide tour. You'll see tons of amazing haunts. Yeah,
yeah, you will.
I would love to.
Yeah, I'm jealous because some of the haunts he goes to, I'm like, dang it, man, I really want to go, but you know, I have Bone Daddy. I gotta, you know, be there for. So I don't get to do all the extra. That's why I get to go to Arts. Like that's my haunt away from home that I'm able to go to is Arcs. So
I like that. I love that. So Tyler also said the South just simply haunts different than everywhere else. It's like the SEC.
Yeah.
I mean, it means more here.
Oh, it does though. I mean, if you look at what Ohio, not a very big state, right?
Yeah, and they have the most. Like
they have the most attractions. I don't get it.
So Nick Nack keeps bringing up ladders.
Look, Nick Nack, I swear to God. Okay, I like heights. Okay, I don't like heights. I don't
either. It's okay.
So everyone else has to do all the ladder work for me, which I'm fine by because, you know, whatever. You can get up on the ladder, go for it. You want to stand on the top, but look, I just can't. I'm a big guy. I stay on the ground because it's just easier that way.
I'm not even bringing up the other comment. Nick Nack, I have been seeing your comment about ladders. I have. I just
yes, we got you. Hey, swear. It's all right. He's working with me tomorrow, so don't worry.
So Raz says it's because we were known for a lot of truly dark and insane things. It actually makes sense if you know about the history of the state, Ohio. He's out there in Hell's Dungeon. And
okay,
so,
gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another state that I would love to go, you know, check out some haunts in, but I just don't ever have time. Like I really don't.
When everybody was doing, you know that the thing with all the clowns standing on the corner, and everybody kept getting all freaked out and thought clowns were coming for the babies.
You want to know what the funny thing was? Is we actually had a threat on our haunt. I was at Scaremare at the time. I was around the woods area, and we were doing the whole clowns thing, and someone actually sent in a threat to the school on the haunt. They said they were going to see clowns, that they were going to shoot them up.
What?
Yep. I'm dead serious.
Then don't go.
No, I'm not. Like, it's crazy.
No, it's like if you're afraid of clowns and you're gonna shoot the clowns, why don't you just like not go to the haunt?
Not go. I know, right? So we had so much security in our woods section of the haunt. And I'm sitting there like I'm watching people up top because the parking was kind of off to the backside. And people were like coming over and watching. I'm like, hey guys, there's people up top. I need to get rid of them like now, because they start like saying stuff, and I'm like, nope, get up, go. I can't. Holy crap. It was crazy. Like that whole thing was crazy at the haunt that year.
It kind of, the interesting part was it kind of started here and Ohio, like at the same time. Because I don't know why. Frank has a little bit more detail on this, but it started like, I want to say Shafter, which is like right here in Bakersfield kind of area.
Okay.
And people would just stand there dressed as clowns, freaking people out. And I guess in response, Ohio did the same thing. Yeah, Shafter. So I'd say right.
So
I guess in response, like I guess Shafter, California, and Ohio were like competing
Hey, let's do
of
this.
like who could scare the shit out of people dressed up as clowns on the corner.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm over here going, hey, I don't dress like a clown. I'm sorry.
I know, I don't either, but yet I get claimed that I do. I can know.
I'm not gonna lie. I have a couple clown characters I've done, but not.
I've never, in
intentionally?
all of my 27 seasons, I've never once played a clown.
I dressed up as Captain Spaulding.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
We win! We win! California, what? West Side.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god, we are at an hour and 18 minutes. And I had absolutely no clue.
I hate to just do it. We just roll through this, man. We chilling, we hanging out. That's what we do, man.
It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Wait, what? Shatner. No, I cannot do the Shatner game at this moment. Okay. So,
oh my god.
I gotta wait, hold on. I have to delay. The red tie always delays me at some point. We have a slight delay, so I don't know. Doot, 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 doot.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And Tyler, man, I swear. Why do I have a bad feeling about this now?
Well, at least he didn't like show up at the very end of an accidental 2-hour feed, and when we all had to go pee and have us go for another half hour because that always happens.
Yes.
3 weeks later.
Yeah, I know, right?
Actually, hold on. I think I can.
3 weeks later.
Oh my god, yes.
I'm waiting. I delayed here. I delayed. I really delayed.
Why
and
did
I'm
you
not
delay
sure what else to say now to delay things.
It's like, Tyler, man, come on, you're killing me, man. You're killing me. You're killing me, red tie. Actually, we actually just talked on the phone the other day. It was kind of a good talk, man. We had a good talk. We had to catch up.
Because he's awesome.
I mean, well, the thing is like he comes by for the haunt. You know, we went out for lunch at Upchuck's. Well, we call it Upchuck's, called Uptown Charlie's. So it was him, Vice. We had Slain, Slugger, and Renegade, I believe. Maybe Renegade. I can't remember. And so we had all of us were there eating, lunch together and stuff and hanging out. Of course, I had to run back to the haunt because we're having training even during the season. Yes, we do train our people during the season.
That's really cool.
Yeah, we had that time to do that, and we had some time to talk in between, but a lot of times we don't get to have that time to actually talk like we used to. We had one chat group before where we could actually kind of chill and actually talk and catch up. Don't really have time to do it a lot of times. I'm always look, don't you start, Nikki, I swear. Nikki, and the thing is she's actually one of my other dancing partners. So Ember would usually dance with me. Nikki would dance one of her characters. So yeah, dancing is always fun.
Hey, check your messages. While I do something real fast.
It's fine. I mean, it's already been posted on the damn. It's on the credit scene anyway. So yeah, that is
guys,
that is MBV special right there.
I present.
I'm proud of that. Dang it, man! Look, I drove all day. We were doing content and stuff. So I was like, sometimes you just gotta pass out for a while. Look. Normally when we go on these trips beforehand, that was actually the first time that I actually got a bed to sleep in instead of sleeping on the couch or the recliner. So
you were in a recliner right there.
I was. Look, hey, recliner, and I'm comfy. I'm out, dude. Like, I am out. That's it. Done deal. There's more pictures than that of everyone else too. Like Gigs sitting there like on his phone, just like his phone's just sitting just like this. It was great. It was great.
That was well worth the attempt to delay.
Thank you very much.
That was well worth it. Well,
you'll probably catch it a few more times next year.
And yes, I will show them. I will post them.
Yes.
So Tyler says, I'm just ready to film more House of Scurry content and ready for that air hockey tournament.
Yes.
I love air hockey.
Look, we have our mansion, man. We stay at that. It's the second year we're staying there. Yo, it's gonna be lit. I know last year we played Rock Band. We played Rock Band with Sharky. Like, yeah. We played Rock Band with so many people from all over.
That's
came
awesome.
over and hung out with us and played Rock Band. Like, it was fun, man. Like, it's fun stuff.
Apparently
I do. I do. But talking about Nikki putting her on her knees, yeah, I did that quite a bit. Yeah, I do. I pull her hair too while I'm at it, just to make sure. I always make sure I pull that hair right. I'm good at it. I'm a good hair puller. So, yeah.
So, thank you so much for joining us tonight. You're always welcome back on. I really appreciate this. This has been an absolute blast. I would love to. I say you're welcome to come back on, but I mean, like, anytime that you want to do anything, like any shows, anything, you are always like, hit me up, man.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
And so, but yeah, thank you. I am ready to go eat. I did crockpot roast tonight, so woohoo!
You got the good shit. Look at you.
I did it at like 11 this morning, so
so it's like prime right now.
It is
like
right there.
Fall off that fork, and you're gonna be like, I'm gonna have to dog this one. Just put it in my face.
Yeah, I might not even take the makeup off first.
No, screw it. Just eat it as is.
I'm just skin and bones right now. I mean, look at this.
You're right. You need some meat, man. Gotta have some meat. Meat in your system.
So Frank says he can't do Rock Band, but Call of Duty, he will wreck everybody.
I used to play Call of Duty. I used to play video games in the first place.
I play Skyrim.
Everyone else is like, oh, let's play Rocket League. Well, we don't invite Scorn because they know. I mean, they already know. I just don't have time. Like, I get home, it's like, I just want to go to bed. That's how bad it is. Good. Oh Lord. He's like, I want some of that.
Even Winnebago's got to eat.
Oh my God, this is great.
All right, well, so again, thank you so much. I really enjoyed this, and I am going to play an outro. Feel free to stay in the back when we're done here if you would like. If not, whoop, so long. Goodbye, everybody. If I can find the outro. Bye.
I don't know, set the world fire. I don't know, a baby.